watching the news with me. I'm Dipavali Hazra. These are the headlines at the top of 3. Senior Karnataka BJP leaders are meeting Amit Shah and BJP Working President JP Nadda in Delhi today. On the agenda is the way ahead for the government formation in Karnataka after the collapse of the HD Kumaraswamy-led coalition. The state BJP is ready to stake claim but is waiting for the go-ahead from New Delhi. The BJP has dismissed the possibility of the rebels rejoining Congress or JDS. Union Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad addressed the House on the contentious Triple Talaq bill, stressing on the number of Triple Talaq cases that have come to light despite the Supreme Court judgment on it. The UPA has decided to strongly oppose the bill and especially the criminality clause in it. The bill seeks to jail and penalize Muslim men who practice instant divorce. The court-appointed forensic auditors have told the Supreme Court that the Amrapali Group entered into sham agreements with Reeti Sports Management Private Limited or RSMPL to divert home buyers' money. RSMPL promotes the brand of MS Dhoni. The forensic auditors say that the agreements did not stand the test of law and were designed only to make payments to RSMPL. Nalini Sriharan, who is a life convict in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case, has been granted leave for a month by the Madras High Court to attend her daughter's wedding. According to conditions imposed on her by authorities, Nalini cannot leave Vellore during the period of her leave or speak to politicians and the media. This is Nalini's first long leave in her 28-year-long incarceration. Pune police submitted before the Bombay High Court that Gautam Navlakha, who is an accused in the Bhima Koregaon violence case, was in touch with Kashmiri separatists and even the terror outfit Hizbul Mujahideen. The police requested the High Court to vacate the stay on Navlakha's arrest as this is coming in the way of investigation. South Korea reported that North Korea has fired short-range projectiles into the Sea of Japan. The missiles flew a distance of 430 kilometers into the Sea of Japan. The tests come after North Korea expressed anger over US-South Korea military drills in the Sea of Japan. It said that the joint exercise could affect denuclearization talks. That's all for now. Stay tuned for more updates.